Okay.
All right.
Welcome, renegades and YouTubers and everybody out there that is watching this. We have a guest. Nick, introduce yourself. Let everybody know who you are.
Hey, what's going on, everybody? My name is Nick, and I go by the Dream Doctor. And I'm a life coach. I coach people all around the world. It's my favorite thing to do, and I'm just on here to be as a kind, knowledgeable friend to just help support y'all to what I do. And today, Emily wants to introduce me to Ren. I have heard about him, but very, very little, and she feels that Ren is somebody that I could connect with very well, and so she wants to get my blind reaction to his content, and so we're going to be going through that today. And I'm actually like really excited because I love people who are on a similar train as me of like uplifting others and talking about real shit in the world. So I'm like, we'll go ahead and get into it.
Yeah. So, what better way to introduce Nick to Ren's big song that blew up and everybody knows? And that song is Hi Ren. So, we are starting Nick off with Hi Ren. So why don't we get stuck in? And also, just to let you know, and also the viewers aware, please feel free to stop it anytime you want throughout the song to give your comments and your feedback where you deem fit. And we'll get the reaction. Let's go. Take it away.
Awesome. Cool. It's going off. Love it. Okay. Didn't expect that. Okay.
Hi there, Ren. It's been a little while. Did you miss me? You thought you buried me, didn't you? Risky. Cause I always come back. Deep down, you know that. Deep down, you know I'm always in periphery. Ren, are you pleased to see me? It's been weeks since we spoke, bro. I know you need me. You're the sheep, I'm the shepherd. Not your place to lead me. Not your place to be biting off the hand that feeds me. Hi, Ren. I've been taking some time to be distant. I've been taking some time to be still. I've been taking some time to be by myself since my therapist told me I'm ill. And I've been making some progress lately. And I've learned some new coping skills. So I haven't really needed you much, man. I think we need to just step back and chill. Ren, you sound more insane than I do. You think that those doctors are really there to guide you? Been through this a million times. Your civilian mind is so perfect at always being lied to. Okay, take another pill, boy. Drown yourself in the sound of white noise. Follow this 10-step program, rejoice. All your problems will be gone. Fucking dumb boy. Nah, mate. This time is different, man. Trust me. I feel like things might be falling in place. And my music's been kinda doing bits too. Like I actually might do something great. And when I'm gone, maybe I'll be remembered for doing something special with myself. That's why I don't think that we should talk, man. Cause when you're with me, it never seems to help. You think that you can amputate me? I am you, you are me, you are I.
I just gotta stop it right there. Like that, just that introduction. Right as a transition, I was like, okay, like definitely what he was laying into was like over, and I personally felt like the relation to it about like it seemed like he was initially starting off like he was talking to his inner voice, right? He kind of like rolled up in a wheelchair with a guitar. He's playing in a weird way, like he's kind of goofy, and then kind of threw like a kind of gesture like tone to like his singing, and then going through that conversation in the head, and like also like how he was saying that he had to go into uh trying to get my words right on it, trying to remember everything. Um because it was all happening so fast. And I wanted to stop it a couple times, but I couldn't like stop it until I needed to. So like I was like trying to get it all through my head. But what I'm trying to like encompass together is like for my own personal story of trying to understand myself and my subconscious and like what I've gone through having those conversations with myself that have like torn myself up, and where like I've gone to like the institution, like, and where I've dabbled in just a little bit when it came to like medication for myself and like understanding in the medical world and like in that type of sense in psychology in general. And then getting to a point where like I feel like I'm the one in control and then I can do something great with my life. And that's literally what the heck that like I'm just like at in my point in like my life. And like I've kind of been on my own dream journey. Like since I'm the dream doctor, I'm on my own dream journey. And then like this point, and then like how we kind of cut it off from there, just personally, it just kind of like hit me in the heart. I like feel where he's going with that. I feel that he's gone through like that pain and understanding that a lot of us still continue to go through today. And we feel that like that's kind of lonely, and he's like bringing that up to the forefront. And I think that's very powerful if you're really sitting in it. One thing that I wish I had like just right in front of me is if I could see the lyrics more at the same time. I put the CC on and like it wasn't keeping up with it, and it was kind of jumbled in my head a little bit, and that's kind of where it fades my memory with the song, because I like to watch, I like to listen, and I love the words, because that's going to help me see exactly what happens. Because I'm not going to lie, like his brain sometimes will just think that he said something else when that's not what he said. And I like to make sure that I don't mess that up. You know what I'm saying?
Well, what we could do is after the song, you can put up the lyrics and you can go through the lyrics if you want at the end.
Oh, we can do like a post lyric part.
Yeah, you could just go through the lyrics and you could dissect it after you get through the song. I can stick it within this reaction.
Okay, cool.
All right.
Alrighty. But yeah, that's how I'm feeling about the beginning. It felt moved in the heart for sure.
You are me, you are I am we are one, split in two, that makes one. So you see, you gotta kill you if you wanna kill me. I'm not leftover dinner, I'm not scraps on the side. Oh, your music is thriving, delusional guy. Where's your top 10 hit? Where's your interview with Oprah? Wow, your Grammys ran nowhere.
Yeah, but my music's not commercial like that. I never chase numbers, statistics or stats. I never write hooks for the radio, they never even play me, so why would I concern myself with that? But my music is really connecting, and the people who find it respect it. And for me that's enough, cause this life's been tough, so it gives me a purpose I can rest in. Man.
That's perfect. Like right there, how he was just kind of talking about like his inner villain is like telling him that like he ain't got nothing, and like where's all the big stuff. And I love how he took the time to show like his real intentions and aspect to that. It's something I mentioned before, that it's more about the impact over the income. It's not about the analytics. It's not about having the highest amount of views or the biggest hit. It's about the people who love it and respect it, and we sharing that love and that understanding with each other. Like that's really great to put out in the forefront, especially like you said that this is his first one, or just in general the one that blew him up.
Yeah, it's not his first song. It is just the song that's like the most popular. It's the one that blew up in 2022.
Okay, but this is basically, it sounds like it's his own song of introducing himself.
Yeah. But for everyone that just wants to know, I'm not telling him anything, so this isn't a complete blind reaction. So all those renegades that have the knowledge of what this individual has been through, I am going to let him know at the end. Carry on.
All right.
You sound so pretentious. Ran, your music is so self-centered. No one wants to hear another song about how much you hate yourself. Trust me. You should be so lucky, having me inside you to guide you, remind you to manage expectations, provide you perspective. That thing you neglected, I get it. You wanna be a big deal, next Jimi Hendrix, forget it.
Man, it's not like that.
Man, it's just like that. I'm inside you, you twat.
No, it's not, man, you're wrong. When I write, I belong.
Let me break the fourth wall by acknowledging this song. Ren sits down, has a stroke of genius. He wants to write a song that was not done previous. A battle with the subconscious, Eminem did it.
Played on guitar.
Plan B did it.
Man, you're not original, you criminal rip-off artist. The pinnacle of your success is stealing other people's
looks material. Ren, mate, we've heard it all before. She sells seashells on the seashore. Fuck you, I don't need you, I don't need to hear this. Cause I'm fine by myself, I'm a genius. And I will be great, and I will make waves, and I'll shake up the whole world beneath us.
That's right, speak your truth.
That's the attitude you gotta have. That you're just gonna make it, you shake the whole world underneath us. That's that unwavered belief. Like if people want to know like what the key is, like what people like, oh they got it, it's that unwavered belief. And that was a really good analogy to kind of like encompass that. I like that.
God complex leaks out of you. It's refreshing to actually hear you say it instead of downplay it.
Music is all about the creative process, and if people can find something to relate to within that, then that's just a bonus. Fuck you, I'ma fucking kill you, Ren.
Well, fucking kill me then, let's fucking have you, Ren.
I'ma do it, watch me prove it. Who are you to doubt my music? Cause I call the shots, I choose if you die. Yeah, I call the shots and so I choose who survives. I'll tie you up in knots when I lock you inside.
Newsflash. I was created at the dawn of creation. I am temptation. I am the snake in Eden. I am the reason for treason. Beheading all kings, I am sin, with no rhyme or reason. Son of the morning, Lucifer, Antichrist, father of lies. Mephistopheles, truth in a blender, deceitful pretender, the banished avenger, the righteous surrender when standing in front of my solar eclipse. My name is stitched to your lips, so you see, I won't bow to the will of a mortal. Feeble and normal, you wanna kill me, I'm eternal immortal. I live in every decision that catalyzes chaos, that causes division. I live inside death, the beginning of ends. I am you, you are me, I am you, Ren.
Wow, that was kind of big right there. Like, if I'm kind of interpreting, right, just kind of interpreting it from my own perspective, when he was talking about there, when the inner villain was also saying that it was like, I'm eternal, I am temptation, I am betrayal, I am all these things, I've been here since forever. I believe he's talking about our consciousness, right? Just talking that like that inner villain, like our consciousness is something that's like always been present, always been here. Like that's at least what is my own interpretation of it.
I think what I got from that bit is I think that it's a battle. I think the whole song, well, up until and on, is a battle between, that voice that kind of is, telling you not to do something. It's the kind of evil, the sin, versus the optimistic side that's going on. And I think this bit is like almost looking at the primal, looking at the temptation, looking at all of our evil desires and temptations coming to light. And bringing that to the forefront.
But don't spoil it too much for me. Don't give me too much.
No. I'm just looking at the bit that we've been through. Don't worry. But like up into that bot and this bit, that's, I think that the way that I interpret that when I first saw it was that, it's representing the evil desires at its maximum. But continue.
Yeah.
I've been taking some time to be distant. I've been taking some time to be still. I've been taking some time to be by myself, and I've spent half my life ill. But just as sure as the tide starts turning, just as sure as the night has dawned, just as sure as the rainfall soon runs dry when you stand in an eye of a storm. I was made to be tested and twisted. I was made to be broken and beat. I was made by his hand, it's all part of his plan that I stand on my own 2 feet. And you know me, my will is eternal. And you know me, you've met me before. Face to face with a beast, I will rise from the east and I'll settle on the ocean floor. And I go by many names also. Some people know me as hope. Some people know me as the voice that you hear when you loosen the noose on the rope. And you know how I know that I'll prosper? Cause I stand here beside you today. I have stood in the flames that cremated my brain, and I didn't once flinch or shake. So cower at the man I've become when I sing from the top of my lungs, that I won't retire, I'll stand in your fire, inspire that me to be strong. And when I am gone I will rise in the music that I left behind. Ferocious, persistent, immortal like you, we're a coimated different side.
Oh, and I think I want to rewind that part again because, like, I don't know, the lyrics stuff, and then I'm gonna go back to that part because I feel like I didn't really understand that last, like, minute. just for yourself, I'm gonna let you know what time I do this, and then you can cut and clip it. I'm gonna go back to 6:15, I guess, just for the time.
I do today. I have stood in the flames that cremated my brain, and I didn't once flinch or shake. So clever at the man I've become when I sing from the top of my lungs that I won't retire, I'll stand in your fire, inspire that me to be strong. And when I am gone, I will rise in the music that I left behind. Ferocious, persistent, immortal like you, we're a climate different side. When I was 17 years old, I shouted out into an empty room, into a blank canvas that I would defeat the forces of evil. And for the next 10 years of my life, I suffered the consequences, with autoimmunity, illness, and psychosis. As I got older, I realized there were no real winners and there were no real losers in psychological warfare, but there were victims and there were students. It wasn't David versus Goliath. It was a pendulum, eternally swaying from the dark to the light. And the more intensely that the light shone, the darker the shadow it cast. It was never really a battle for me to win. It was an eternal dance. And like a dance, the more rigid I became, the harder it got. The more I cursed my clumsy footsteps, the more I struggled. So I got older, and I learned to relax. And I learned to soften, and that dance got easier. It is this eternal dance.
I feel that. I just want to pause right there. Like how you said, the brighter you cast the light, like the darker the shadow. And like I can definitely see that for myself, for like just kind of like being like overcritical about wanting things to like be perfect and things like that. And that's very just like weird down. And also like in the sense of like society, like as we're like in this space of content creation, and there's many others, and there's a lot of other people that want to do it, and they're kind of afraid to do it. They're afraid to put themselves out there, and just being yourself is a light that disturbs people. And it's unfortunate, but some people are just disturbed by just our existence. It's unfortunate, and the bigger you get, you end up dealing with more hate and more anger, and just kind of like exactly what he's talking about here. So we not only see this within ourselves. This is something that we definitely see that's apparent in like how we as a society kind of function around each other too. I think that's just something that I just wanted to highlight. I think that's pretty key. And like how he was saying, like as he like got to deal with it and understand it over time, and like learning how to grow, he learned also to like relax. And how he's saying here, he's about to get into how he learned how to soften up. And that's something that I've been getting a lot better at, softening up. And I'm not gonna lie, what helped me soften up was the fact that I just like grew thicker skin, and like came to an understanding that like somebody's outside hate has nothing to do with me, and like I gotta be in control of this at all times. And like as long as I know that I'm in control, I can remain this peace and get a little bit more relaxed and kind of just take life as it comes, because as you were saying, there's no real winners, there's no losers. Like what kind of happens in your life, like we really don't know what is going to come from any day. How we say you dealt with an autoimmune disease and stuff, and I'm sure you were saying that there's some other things that I don't know about his story that he's gone through. And like and I imagine those are things that like, other people have faced and did not get to like the impact that Ren desired and actually made happen for himself. And he's like, trying to humble himself in this aspect with his video that I'm seeing, and it's really great. Did you want something to add to that, or can we go?
Go.
That separates human beings from angels, from demons, from gods. And I must not forget, we must not forget, that we are human beings.
Oh, that was the end of it? We must not forget that we were human beings? That was the last part of it? Oh shit, so hold on, let me...
Yeah.
Older, and the more rigid I became,
so let me listen to that whole last part. That part.
It was never really a battle for me to win. It was an eternal dance. And like a dance, the more rigid I became, the harder it got. The more I cursed my clumsy footsteps, the more I struggled. So I got older, and I learned to relax, and I learned to soften, and that dance got easier. It is this eternal dance that separates human beings from angels, from demons, from gods. And I must not forget, we must not forget, that we are human beings.
Yeah.
I agree
I
with
think
that.
what Ren does a great job at during this song is to be able to depict the internal dialogue that we all face, and being able to kind of do that battle, but then come out of it in a more like, yes, we have this battle, but we can choose whether to let it succumb or whether to overcome that battle, on how we want that to dictate our actions moving forward. And as the end, we see him like, coming with it and giving a hopeful message, because it is really what you make of it.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, absolutely, that it is about what you make with it. And as he said, like Easy softened later, and he said that he became a little bit closer to it. That is the goal, that you are not to necessarily cast out your demons. Your demons are there. They do send you nice warnings about like what's going on around you, but nonetheless they will still try to trick you. So you have to stand guard to their tricks. But you must definitely learn how to live with them, and that's really it.
So now we're gonna do a little bit of a backstory.
Okay.
So you have a bit more backstory to get to the videos. So Ren has been diagnosed with Lyme disease, right?
Okay.
But was misdiagnosed with bipolar and certain mental health conditions, which ended up making things a lot worse. So when he talks about psychosis and all of that, that's a depiction of his struggles of being misdiagnosed and of having to go through severe episodes in response. And it took him quite a bit. He had a lot of health issues, and then eventually, I think it was when he's 34 now. I think when he was 26, 27, he was able to get a stem cell doctor to look at his case, which then gave him some stem cell treatment, which made him improve. So then he started to improve and is now was able to do a lot better. However, he still has ongoing health conditions. Even today, there's been recent updates about him having certain his recent treatment. He had to go to Canada with his stem cell, and his most recent treatment did not necessarily pan out the way that he wants. So this is ongoing. This is an ongoing struggle. But I think what Renegades are very kind of in awe of, not only is he a just genuinely kind guy, but his ability to persevere despite all of the health issues that he has to pertain to. He has extremely good work ethic. He's an extremely talented individual, which hopefully you will get to come to know. And he's extremely creative as well.
Okay, cool. Well, I'm very grateful that I'm getting to know him now, and that's so great that he's been able to be an inspiration to a lot of people. I'm excited to get to know him a little bit more, and I loved how he did that introduction there. Like, that is, like you said, a really good depiction of day to day what what a common person would deal with the thoughts that are going on in the back of their mind. Those are a lot of thoughts that I go through, and those are a lot of thoughts that, even though like you kind of see me too, right? You've told me I've had like that crazy positivity. You're like, I don't know how the heck you have it, but I still have those things. Those things are still there, you know. They are.
Yeah.
But so again, fantastic. Sorry, I got tripped up in my words there. Sometimes, I forget where I'm going.
I mean, Ren will do that to you. Ren will do that to you.
Yeah, there's a lot there. Like, I'm trying to unpack a lot at the same time, while also giving like clear, direct value that like I understand what's going on.
Yeah.
It's
I mean, yeah. I mean, Ren, when you dive in and you get more and more in depth, it's just a layer. You just peel a layer each time, and it's a beautiful journey. I love watching it, and I'm so glad that I've been able to show you this first introduction to Ren. I hope you guys have as well, whoever's watched this, Renegades, other people that have come across this video. I hope you have enjoyed this. This is Nick, the life coach Nick, reacting. Hopefully we'll see more of him as a part 2, maybe. We'll see if we get through the 3. Yeah, so hopefully you enjoyed it. Give it a like, give it a thumbs up. Make sure you comment if you like it. Also, Nick, do you have a YouTube? Do you want to give your YouTube as well?
Yeah, you guys can follow me on my YouTube. If I believe this is gonna be posted on TikTok, or
no, it's on YouTube under my channel.
Okay, it is gonna be on YouTube. So my YouTube handle is NickH2O on here. Also, my username is The Dream Doctor. And again, I did mention TikTok. It's the same over there as it is here. I appreciate if you guys enjoyed me here. I'd love to have you check out my other content, see if we can connect on some other nice levels as well. And to Ren, I'm so grateful that I got to be introduced to you. If you see this, who knows? But nonetheless, as a first introduction, I'm so proud of you. This is amazing encapsulation, and it takes an incredible amount of self-awareness to be able to put that amount of creativity from something that like most of us can't even put into words, right? So that's just absolutely incredible, and thank you for putting that out there. And take care, y'all.
Have a good one, guys, and I'll see you in the next video. Have a good one.